Yes, I'm Sandra Young. I'm a retired physician. I'm one of those that is supposed to be fringe, I guess, according to Dr. Smith's testimony, since I'm opposed to fluoridation. I am for this bill. I sent all of you on the committee an email outlining my health reasons why. But before I get to that, you were asking about bottled water. Almost all bottled water is fluoridated. Most of them are companies that just go to the tap water. They have just conveniently made a sellable product so that you can carry your water along with you. As far as I know, the only company, and I'm sure there are others, that doesn't fluoridate is Dasani, because it takes a reverse osmosis to remove fluoride from your water. The other comment about save for every $1 spent, you save $38. That's in your email. But the CDC came back in 2015 and changed it. They say you would probably only save $4 in smaller water companies if they're supplying water to people 20,000 or less. It's probably $4. At maximum $27. They say very large. I'm assuming they're talking about big communities with millions of people in those communities. I'm not sure that and they base that on only paying the water operator for 1 hour at a $7 or $9 wage. I put that in there. I'm not sure. I have not read the whole thing. I just read the summary as to whether they're even counting the expense of the equipment and the fluoridating chemicals. I also put in an article or a paragraph in there on where the chemicals come from and the fact that these are toxic, that by international law you can't dump them in the ocean because it's toxic to the ocean. I guess it doesn't dilute enough in the ocean, but it dilutes enough once you put it in our water. Dr. Smith says that we've been fluoridating for 70 years and there are no harmful effects. I say that look at all of the chronic diseases that we have now that we didn't have. I graduated from med school in 1972. There are a lot more unusual diseases out there and chronic diseases. And I've documented in there that I believe over 70% of the drug costs that we have, which is much of your healthcare costs if you're wanting to cut down on healthcare costs, come from diseases that fluoride causes. And and my literature is from peer-based reviewed literature. It's not off the wall. It may be from other countries because there's financial interest not to do any fluoride studies in the U.S. As far as fluoride on teeth, it's probably the fact that fluoride kills bacteria. So when you have fluoride, it kills the bacteria in your mouth. It was the sugar you were drinking that is causing most of the cavities. Communities where there have been studies that come out and show that where children are taught to brush their teeth and where they're told to restrict their sugar, that they have better teeth. And so just brushing and flossing works. But I think the chronic diseases, as far as epidemiological, there's a website, and I put that also in your email. It's called Fluoride and Parkinson's. And if you go to there, it shows countries that are heavily fluoridated have high levels of Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Countries that don't fluoridate don't have any Alzheimer's, and they don't have any Parkinson's. Those that are intermediate, it's intermediate as far as the amount. So, but there's no epidemiological studies done in the U.S., again because of financial interest.